make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. Who must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mama, tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school. At 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me. I hope she's pretty.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters, the daughters.
I have 5 daughters.
Tradition.
Kitchen of Tevye's house. Golde, Zeitel, and Hodel are preparing for the Sabbath. Bielka and Sprinza enter from the outside, carrying cloths.
Mama, where should we put these?
By the stove. Where's Hava? It's almost Sabbath.
She's in the barn, milking.
Sprinze, bring me more potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading? Again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Jente is coming.
Maybe she's finally found a match for you, Zeitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Mama, can we go out and play?
Go.
But Mama, the men Yente finds, they're so old and they have no hair.
You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Golden darling, where are your daughters? Such diamonds, such jewels. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid.
Good evening. Is Zeitel in the house?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Motto, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
Right.
What does that poor little tailor Mottel want with your Zeitel?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play. They're children.
From such children come other children.
You said you had news?
Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. Out of the whole town, he's cast his eyes on your Zeitel.
Such a match for my Zeitel. But Tevye wants a learned man.
Listen to me, Golde. Send Hevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself.
Tevye doesn't like Laser.
Laser will win him over. He's a good man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. True? Of course true. So you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golde, because aside from my fee, which Laser will pay, it gives me the satisfaction to make people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golde, and you're welcome.
Mama, what did she want?
When I want you to know, I will tell you. Finish the floor.
I wonder if Yente found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yente to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Motel, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zeitel, you're the oldest. Yente has to make a match for you before she can make one for me. And me.
Oh, Yente, Yente.
Somebody has to arrange the matches. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll ring the bell. You'll ring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, find me a match. after night in the dark I'm alone. So find me a match of my own.
Since when are you in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yente brings, you'll take.
Whatever.
Whatever. Old, fat, bald, mean, drunk.
Stop! Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no fine, catch me no catch, unless he's a match.
Exterior of Tevye's house. Tevye enters pulling his cart. He stops and sits on the wagon seat, exhausted.
Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? It's enough you pick on me, bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty, but what have you got against my horse? I know it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. You made many, many poor people, but what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yabba dibby 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yabba dibby 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 dum. If I were a biddy biddy rich, idle diddle 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 man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. Fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. If I were a rich man, yabby dibby 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yabby dibby 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 dum. Now if I were a bitty bitty rich, idle diddle 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 man, if I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yabby dibby 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yabby dibby 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 dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan for a wealthy man.
There he is. Tevier, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know I'm a little late.
What is it?
In a village called Rayanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach. Amen.
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 Tevye, the rabbis order my cheese.
Oh, of course, the cheese. So you're not from around here, Reb.
Reb Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Oh, forgive me, as King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
My cheese. Good Sabbath, Tevier.
The inn. Laser is waiting impatiently, drumming on the tabletop, watching the door.
Reb Motka,
Yes, Laser Wolf.
bring me a bottle of your best and 2 glasses.
What's the occasion? A party?
Maybe a party, maybe even a wedding.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevier.
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Laser.
Ah, Tevye, sit down. Here, have a drink. Now, Tevye, I suppose you know I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Red Laser, but there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What did I do with 2?
Same as you do with 1.
I'm talking about your daughter, Zeitel.
My daughter, Zeitel.
Yes, Tevye, I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. I would be good to her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. Maybe I misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her. He will at least try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tevye, that's wonderful.
To the both of us.
To our agreement. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life.
Street outside the inn. Exiting from the inn door are Fiddler, Laser, Tevye, and others singing to life. All except Tevye exit, calling good night. Constable enters.
Good evening, Tevye. What's the celebration?
My oldest daughter getting married!
My congratulations, Tevye.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you. As a friend, we have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
Just some mischief, so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty.
Oh,
and congratulations again for your daughter.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Oh, goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? It's true that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my title. L'chaim!
Outside Tevye's house, Perchik is teaching Hodl, Sprinza, Bielka, while they peel potatoes at the bench.
Now, children, I will tell you of the story from the Bible of how Laban cheated Jacob, who worked for him. It will show you that the Bible clearly teaches that you can never trust an employer. Understand?
Papa isn't up yet.
No, Mama.
Enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. So put that away and clean the barn, and call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Turchik.
Thank you.
But I don't think the rabbi would agree with your strange ideas.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
And you are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can hold hands together? They even dance together, new dances like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There, we've just changed an old custom.
Yes. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Bielka, Prince, what's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Just call her out. How did the lesson go today?
Well, I think we made a good beginning.
He's finally up! What happened last night? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say?
Zeitel, my lamb, come here, you are to be congratulated. Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
The butcher?
And what do you say, Zeitel?
What can she say? A bride! I must thank Yente. My Zeitel is a bride!
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a mazel tov?
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
Congratulations, Zeitel, for getting a rich man.
Again, with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
And may the Lord smite me with it. May I never recover. Zeitel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with...
Oh, Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Reb Tevier,
Not now, Mottel. I have problems.
that's what I'm here to speak about. I can help.
You?
I have a match for Zeitel. This match was made exactly to measure. A perfect fit.
Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
It's me, myself.
You must be crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for himself. What are you, everything? You'll even perform the ceremony.
Zeitel and I gave each other a pledge a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? Doesn't anyone have to ask their father anymore?
I have wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevi.
But you're just a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. And I promise you, Reb Tevier, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. They could only get better. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Traditions. Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Reb Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already. Golde, what am I going to tell Golde? Help!
Model and Zeitel walk hand in hand, delirious that Tevye has agreed to their marriage.
Oh, Moto, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took up Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago at Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
Exterior of Tevye's house. Hoddle enters petulantly, followed by Perchik, who is carrying a suitcase.
Please don't be upset, Hoddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
They expect me in Kiev tomorrow evening.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Hoddle, your father, the others here think what happened at Zeitel's wedding was a cloudburst, and it's over, and everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do. Goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you. A political question.
Yes?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question.
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it.
Are you asking me to marry you?
In a theoretical sense, yes. Yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
And we can consider ourselves engaged even though I am going away. I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Hoddle.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reb Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Oh, I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But you can also congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we are engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Mottle and Seitel, so you feel you also have the right. But my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't.
We'll find someone else for you, here in Hanetevka.
Reb Tevye, we are not asking for your permission.
You're not asking for my permission.
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Impossible. At least with Seitel and Mottle they asked me. They begged me. But now, if I like it or not, she'll marry him.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry.
They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this, they want to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Traditions. Ah. Very well, children. You have my blessing. And my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Golder! Golder! Hello, Golder. I've just been talking to Perchik and Hoddle. They seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged.
What? Without even asking me?
Who asks you? I am the father.
Who is he? He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Golder, Hoddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. Golder, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golder, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golder, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
Father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I ask you, Golder, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
for 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Motel's tailor shop. Motel and Hava are in the shop. Hava exits from the shop and meets Fietka outside.
Chava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Well, let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. But Papa, Fietka and I have known each other a long time now, and...
Chava, you must not forget who you are and who that man is.
he has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fjedka is not a creature, Papa. Fjedka is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fjedka and I, we want to be married.
Are you out of your mind?
But, Papa!
No! Never talk about this again, never see him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa, I understand you.
Exterior of railroad station, morning. Hoddle enters and walks over to the bench. Tevye enters, carrying her suitcase.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You will be late for the customers.
Is he in bad trouble, that hero of yours?
Perchik did nothing wrong.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
What wrongs did Abraham do? And Joseph and Moses? And they had troubles.
And where is he now, this Joseph of yours?
Far, Papa. In a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? He asks you to leave your father and mother and join him and marry him there.
He did not ask me to go, Papa. I want to go.
But Hoddle, my child.
Papa.
Outside Tevye's house. Motel and Zeitel are packing baggage into a cart and wagon. Sprinza and Bielka enter with bundles.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Mottel, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golden, darling, I had to see you before I go. Because I have such news for you. Golden, darling, you remember what I told you yesterday? I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. I'll tell you. Golden, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk. I'll crawl. I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Lands.
You're going to the Holy Land?
You guessed. And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, he came to me and he said, Yente, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I would not listen to him because has too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign. Right? Of course, right. So somehow or another, I will get to the Holy Land. And you know what I'll do when I get there? I'll be a matchmaker, no? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golde, and you're welcome.
Goodbye, Yente. Go in peace.
Goodbye, my child. Go with God in peace.
Goodbye, Rabbi. We'll have to hurry, Golde. We'll all be together soon. Mottel, Zeitel, and the baby. They'll come too, you'll see.
And Hoddle and Perchik, when will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? They're together, they're happy, and the other children will be with us.
Not all.
Yes, all. Come, Golde. We have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Zeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Hava, Papa will see you.
I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Hava!
Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa, Mama.
Come, Chava.
Goodbye, Fjedka. Hava.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you, in America if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abraham.
Yes, Mama.
You have to catch a train. Bielke, Sprinze, put the bundles on the wagon, and Zeitel, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Motto.
Goodbye, Mama.
We're going on a train and a boat. We're going on a...
Not that! Behave yourself! We're not in America yet!
Come, children. Let's go.